Hello, everyone. Today we're going over section 5.9, complex numbers, powers of I, and conjugates. In this video, we'll talk about multiplying and dividing imaginary numbers, and we'll do problem number 3 and number 4. Just a big red caution before we get started. You cannot multiply radicals when the radicands are negative. You must rewrite those in terms of I first. So if you thought you could just mash them together and say a negative times a negative, that's positive. This is just root 30. No, it's not. This is root 6i times root 5i. So be careful of that. Change it to I first. So let's do that in problem number 3. This becomes root 6i times root 5i. Now you can multiply 6 times 5. So this would be root 30 and then I times I, which is I squared. So instead of getting just root 30, it's actually negative root 30 because I squared is negative 1. You've got to remember that. You're going to see it a lot. Let's look at B. Same idea. So root 8, I times root 6, I. That leads me to root 48, I squared. Can I simplify root 48? That's 16 times 3. So you look for the biggest perfect square. Remember, the perfect squares are a 2 by 2, a 3 by 3, a 4 by 4. So the numbers that are called perfect squares would be 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, that area of those perfect squares. Okay, so 16 is the biggest perfect square I can take out. The square root of 16 is 4. So this piece would become 4 root 3. And then how do I deal with that I squared again? Oh yeah, it's negative 1. And then for the last one, this would be root 5i times root 7. 5 times 7, 35, nothing to simplify. And the I is all alone. There's no other I to multiply it by, so just root 35i. Let's divide imaginary numbers in problem number 4. Same thing. You can't just say, oh, negative divided by negative, positive. You have to turn them to i's first. So this would be root 80i over root 5i. Now those i's can divide to 1, and you get root 80 divided by 5, which is 16. So this is the square root of 16, which is 4. All right, let's look at part B. In the numerator, I have the square root of negative 40. So this is the square root of 40 times I. In the denominator, square root of 10. Now that I've taken out the I can mush it together like I did on A and get 40 over 10, which is just 4. And the square root of 4 is 2. All right, I hope that helps when you're thinking about multiplying and dividing imaginary numbers. I'll see you again real soon.